Hello and welcome to the best way to plan your next exciting holiday adventure. This is the CruiseAway show with Derek and Joe, here to inspire your worldwide travels and make those dollars go further.
Yes, welcome. Journey with us as our team of intrepid cruise experts work their magic, creating memorable, more inclusive and exciting journeys to all four corners of the globe. With our proven track record and the power to create market-beating opportunities, come with us as we travel the world in style.
Here at CruiseAway, we've been sending Australian travellers on amazing cruise holidays for over 25 years. Our award-winning team specialise in bringing you the best deals from all major cruise lines, sailing right across the globe. Whether you're looking to cruise locally or afar, with thousands of unmissable deals available right now, you can be sure we'll find you your perfect cruise holiday. So, if you're ready, let's go cruising.
Well, you don't need to ask me twice, I tell you that. Let's show you just a small selection of the amazing cruise and stay packages that are hot right now here at CruiseAway, and those that you can secure today with just a deposit.
Oh, yes, and that means that your holiday excitement can begin today. And don't forget that if you have any questions, our amazing team based here in Oz will be on hand to help 7 days a week. Right, let's get on holiday with our one-way wonders theme for this show. Longer cruise adventures, less dollars to pay and plenty of fun to enjoy on board.
Yes, and we'll be cruising with Royal Caribbean later in the show, the cruise line for everyone, with two exciting trips, one from Brisbane to Seattle for next April and another from Hawaii to Sydney this October, both on Royal's thrill-filled Quantum class.
First, let's turn on the carnival fun from Sydney to San Francisco in April next year on a 26th night of unforgettable magic. And first, it's all aboard the Carnival Luminosa in Sydney Harbour to start 3 and a bit weeks of fun cruising. And we're treating you with some onboard spend as well.
More details later.
Oh, yes. Let's get talking about the fun ships though, shall we? This is the most fun and exciting way to cruise with non-stop energy everywhere you go on board the ship. Now, the Carnival Luminosa, she joined the Carnival fleet in 2022, and you're going to see a Radiance class layout, which means huge windows, sun-soaked lounges, and a more intimate feel than the mega ships. You have the lovely Sky Dome, which is a retractable roof over the main pool, and that makes her a brilliant all-weather ship. You know, with this time of year, it's nice to have that option, of course. And Cloud9 Spa, one of the most serene places in the fleet, with thermal suites, thalassotherapy pools, and all of your treatments that you can book whilst you're on board. And definitely it is your time for you to relax, to indulge, and maybe do all of those treatments that you've been saying, oh, I really must go for a facial, I must go for a massage, or maybe I'll try some acupuncture, but you just never get round to it at home. Well, it's all in one space. That's the great thing about being on a cruise ship and having, you know, literally having the spa and gym upstairs. Or there's no excuse then for that workout that you've been putting off, is there? You might want to have a nice balance of heading up to the gym, walking around deck, and also indulging in the food. It's certainly if you're a bit of a health person, you know, if you're mindful about getting workouts in, you absolutely can when you're on a cruise. You can take it at your own pace. And the Carnival pace is fun, exciting, and vibrant. Everywhere on board the ship, there's always entertainment happening from one space to the next, whether it's live music or a live show, or pop-up events up on deck. The sailaways on Carnival are legendary because you have, you know, all of the dance cast and the entertainment staff will be up there getting everybody in the mood. It's one of the most amazing sail outs in the world, you know, cruising out of Sydney Harbour as well. Now, when it's time for the sun to set and for entertainment in the evening to take place, you don't just have the main theatre, you've got Punchline Comedy as well, which is a great club with live comedy acts. You know, the piano bar, you know, you'll find the dueling pianos in there and rockaroke and all of those fun things too. So there's tons going on around the ship, day to night time, and whenever you fancy a little pick-me-up, you're going to find lots of food options everywhere you go. 22 nights cruising out of Sydney Sydney. Now, a couple of days at sea will see us to beautiful Suva in Fiji, which is lively. It blends colonial buildings with rainforest interiors. You might want to visit the Kolo'u Suva Forest Park on excursion with jungle trails and water pools. That would be amazing. Next up, it's Papeete, Tahiti's capital, which feels vibrant, very vibrant and energetic. Flower markets, pearl boutiques, gorgeous lagoon views await you. Explore the market whilst you're there and the lovely black sand beaches as well, before we head to Moorea, which is the postcard idyllic South Pacific island for sure. Those incredible mountains rising from the turquoise ocean. Head on out to feed the stingrays. That would be unforgettable, wouldn't it? Honolulu's up next. Yes, the capital of the Hawaiian Islands. Oahu awaits you. And of course, Honolulu is the capital of that island for Pearl Harbor, Hanauma Bay for the snorkeling, and Waikiki Beach for the legendary surfing. Next up, we are cruising into San Francisco. We're going to disembark and have 2 nights in a hotel, which is wonderful. Plus, we have included for you the hop-on, hop-off bus tour, which takes in Fisherman's Wharf, Alcatraz viewpoints, Victorian painted ladies, and the winding curves of Lombard Street, all at your own pace. So that's a great way to see around the city. And I tell you what, you've definitely got to get over to Alcatraz. It's unforgettable. Union Square is great for shopping as well. So here's an overview. We are, of course, heading onto the ship in Sydney, embarking off on an adventure on the South Pacific, Suva, Papeete, Moorea, Honolulu, and then disembarking in San Fran. But first of all, staying in San Fran for a couple of days before you head homeward bound.
Yeah, I love this. It just has longer trip joy written all over it. And you will love being on board with Carnival as well. Longer to enjoy the fun, all the choice, all the fantastic dining and the escape. Remember, that's what this holiday is all about. And we have secured you an excellent price tag. And remember, there's a little sweetener on the way for you as well. Take a look at this. Now that price on face value for everything we're enjoying here is absolutely incredible. And if I stopped right there, that would be enough. That's a holiday and a half already. A deposit today, remember, secures what is an exclusive deal for us here at CruiseAway. That's 22 nights of fun cruising on Carnival Luminosa. But how about we sweeten the deal just a little bit further? Book with us today at this amazing price and we will give you $400 onboard spend bonus to enjoy. Your gratuities are already included, so you can treat yourself to specialty dining, spa treatments, all of that fun stuff on board as you cruise very gently over to Fiji, the South Pacific, Hawaii, and over 3 weeks later, you arrive in gorgeous San Francisco, where we've even included a 2-night hotel stay with an included big bus hop-on, hop-off tour to enjoy the sights, and of course, your flight home to Sydney at the end. This is an incredible opportunity. Snap it up as quickly as you possibly can. Here's all the details that you need to get booked right now. I love the fact, and I'll just tell you right now, that onboard credit is wonderful because you can use it for lots and lots of different things. You can use it in the sweet shop, you can use it in the spa, you can go shopping, you can buy shore excursions with it, you can do all kinds of things with it. But that offer will not last forever. So while we've got the bonus onboard spend there, $400, which is brilliant. I mean, absolutely great. It's US dollar value, of course, because that's the currency that you will use on board. It's an amazing, amazing opportunity. That's a 22-night full board cruise and a stay in San Francisco as well, all included for that amazing price as well. And if you want to spend longer in San Francisco, just talk to the team and we will make a package which is exclusive for you. It really is absolutely incredible. Now listen, you may have just happened across the CruiseAway show and you're thinking, this is good, you get a lot of holiday, the prices are amazing, but I've never cruised before. What should I expect? All of this.
When you choose to cruise, you'll experience one of the best value holidays with so much included as standard. Your floating resort will take you to multiple destinations in one trip, where you'll wake up to a new view every day and only have to unpack once. Your ensuite accommodation will have everything you need to feel right at home, with a daily service provided by your personal cabin steward. Around the ship, you'll have the opportunity to take part in various activities, which can include quizzes, dance classes, game shows, movie screenings, lectures, and much more. If that sounds too much, then feel free to relax, unwind, and watch the world go by in a solarium or around one of the pools, or even in a hot tub. If you're cruising with a family, then the little ones will be well taken care of with a range of kids clubs available for all ages from morning till late. Plus, no matter the age, everyone can have a thrilling time with rock climbing walls, zip lines, water parks, skating, simulators, and even bumper cars. When it comes to food, you'll never go hungry on a cruise, with options available right around the clock. Enjoy fine dining with waiter service in one of the main restaurants, or opt for something more casual in the self-service buffet. There's also snacks and room service available too. And as the sun goes down, that's when the ship really comes to life. Every evening, you'll be spoilt for choice when it comes to entertainment, from Broadway-style shows in the lavish theatre to live music, comedy, karaoke, silent discos, as well as onboard nightclubs, allowing you to dance the night away. So, if you want more holiday for less dollar, make sure you choose to cruise.
It's great, it's too easy. It's absolutely too easy. All you need to do for yourself on a cruise, I say this all the time, is breathe in and out. The rest happens.
I love that. I love it. It's so true, isn't
Yeah,
it? I mean,
it is.
the decisions are, you know, there's so many decisions that are kind of made for you because you've got your entertainment program with everything you can choose from. So it's just a matter of deciding which thing you want to do at what time in the day.
Yeah.
I love that. So our second one-way wonder takes us from Brisbane to Seattle in Washington again. Another leisurely journey, and this time sailing from Brisbane to start your 27-night Dream Away adventure by getting on board the Rhythm of Royal Caribbean's incredible Quantum of the Seas for 23 exciting nights. Oh, this will be wonderful. 23 nights of Quantum. I actually couldn't think of a better ship to be on board for that kind of length, because Quantum of the Seas offers you so much in terms of entertainment and experience and relaxation. It's got it all. Well, it was actually the first in the Quantum class, launched in 2014, and they've actually done an update in 2025 as well, which is wonderful. You've got the ripcord, as you see right there. That is indoor skydiving at sea, outside on deck. I love that. Lots of fun. The Flow Rider, which is a surf simulator, and if you've never done one of those, they are tons of fun. Maybe you've looked at surfers on Bondi and gone, one day I'll learn how. Well, guess what? How about learning in a nurturing, comfortable environment that is controlled? That's the great thing about being on board a cruise ship. A lot of people are kind of dipping their toe in the water and experiencing things they haven't done before. There's a roller rink on board, there's Dodgem cars, there is the North Star, which actually goes to heights higher than Sydney Harbour Bridge and pivots around the ship. It's a really great experience, that one. Look at the staterooms. They're gorgeous on board Quantum. You are really going to love the experience. The H2O Zone, this is a great water park for the kids. And then there's the 270 Lounge. Now this is, aside from the theatre, this is a separate entertainment space with their own production cast that just do shows in that lounge. It's immersive, it's multimedia. You've got the dancing robot screens. And I love that because you might not want to be watching the show in the main theatre one night. You want to go to a different lounge but also see that full experience, and that's an offer for you. There's a bionic bar as well with 2 robotic bartenders who will make you a cocktail to order. And themed party nights. I mean, Royal Caribbean is known for their legendary 50s, 60s, 70s nights, 80s nights, and you know, with the cast to get everything up and going. Silent disco, white hot party. They'll do big deck events as well. You'll have a big deck barbecue, a chocoholics night. Those kind of things will happen throughout the cruise. Always itinerary dependent, but there'll be something happening every single night. And you can see right there in the 270 Lounge, amazing shows. The main theatre also offers you some incredible, unique shows. Every single night it's different, from guest acts through to the main award-winning dance casts that they have on board in the Royal Theatre. Fantastic, I love that. And you've also got We Will Rock You, which is a branded, well-known Broadway and West End show. Again, it stood Australia too, so you get to see that for free. So we're going to be cruising out of Brisbane, and we're going to enjoy some time at sea before we arrive in Papeete, Tahiti's capital, with that incredible Polynesian rhythm. Now, you might want to visit the Arahalo blowhole, which is a great place to, see a natural phenomenon, finishing with traditional Tahitian dance showcase. Then it's Moorea, which is known for its rugged peaks and volcanic landscapes. Take a 4x4 safari into the pineapple plantations on tour here, and it heads to the Belvedere Lookout as well. And you can book that with the team on board. Before we head to Raiatea, the spiritual heart of Polynesia, less visited and very sacred. It's known for its Marae Tapu Tapu Tea, a UNESCO-listed ancient ceremonial burial site, which is fascinating to learn about. Then it's Honolulu on Oahu, famous in the Hawaiian Islands for being the capital, but also for Waikiki Beach. Now, take a trip to Pearl Harbor and the USS Arizona Memorial with Diamond Head included. That's my recommendation for you there. Then we're off into Kona, beautiful Kona. Now, you can snorkel the Kealakua Bay here and see spinner dolphins and Captain Cook monuments in the waters. Now, I did the spinner dolphin tour and I was there seeing them in the wild. It's amazing. We are cruising into Seattle. We are going to disembark and have 2 nights in fabulous Seattle, framed by mountains in the Puget Sound. This will give you time to see all of the important things like Pike Place Market, the original Starbucks, the Space Needle, waterfront dining. Take a little catamaran sail at sunset is my recommendation. It's a great way to see Seattle. So here's an overview. Of course, we're embarking in Brisbane, heading out and enjoy some days at sea before we head into Tahiti, a couple of ports in French Polynesia, at sea before we arrive in Hawaii, Honolulu first, then Kalu Kona, and then we're into Seattle for a couple of nights in the fabulous city, the home of grunge, and Microsoft, and so much more before we fly you back to Australia.
And I've got some extra ideas if you want to extend the holiday a little bit further, but let's look at this as it is. I have to tell you that this ship with Royal Caribbean is one that you will absolutely fall in love with, because there is just something for everyone. Whether you like having a good time or watching people have a good time, whether you like thrills and spills or being horizontal, this is brilliant. And enjoying a longer cruise journey is an incredible escape, because you've got that lovely balance of time at sea and time in the port. It's really nicely balanced. Oh my crikey, you need to see this price tag. That's the only thing missing right now, and it should put a big smile on your face, because this is one of the biggest names, if not the biggest names in cruise, and that price is crazy, and it shows you the power of what we can do here at CruiseAway. I mean, this is 23 nights of cruising from Brisbane next April, with your onboard gratuities included, as you head across very leisurely across the South Pacific and Hawaii, amazing ports along the way, and just having that real escape for over 3 weeks before arriving into Seattle in the States, where we've included a 2-night hotel stay there before your flight back to Oz. That's an incredible price tag. That needs snapping up today. A deposit will do that for you. That's the telephone number to dial, and here's the rest of the details that you need to know to get you and yours on this. This is amazing. I have to tell you, it is brilliant. If you want to take this, of course, from other cities to talk to us, this is just great, honestly. And because you end in Seattle, you're arriving at the end of this, just at the start of the Alaska cruising season as well. So if you wanted to add an Alaska cruise to the back end of this, I'm absolutely sure that our team could hook you up with that very, very easily. If not, actually, there are other adventures through the Rocky Mountains, because in Seattle you are on the doorstep of the Rocky Mountains in Canada as well. So you could always add an experience there, of which there are many and plenty from Seattle and Vancouver as well. Call the number, call the team right now. Let's make the dream happen. 1300 408 764. And when it comes to building these dream holidays, you're not going to find better in Oz.
With over 25 years of travel experience, when booking with CruiseAway, you're dealing with the cruise specialists. We can tailor-make the perfect holiday for you, adding hotel stays and exciting land tours so you can fully immerse yourself in the destinations you're visiting. We allow you to spread the cost of your holiday. Just pay a deposit today and then you have until the due date to pay your balance. You can browse our deals online at cruiseaway.com.au or call us toll free and speak to one of our experienced cruise consultants based right here in Australia. Plus, as a fully accredited member of CLIA, AFTA and ATAS, you have total confidence and complete peace of mind when booking with us. CruiseAway, you know you want to.
Yeah, it's a good way to holiday at least several times a year. Should we squeeze in one more?
Yes.
Back with Royal Caribbean we will be. It's going to take us this time a one-way wonder back to Sydney from a perfect paradise in Hawaii. This 3-week trip starts on the 9th of October this year. Brilliant, not long to wait, and we'll fly you first from Sydney to amazing Honolulu in Hawaii, and we're going to chill out and relax here. You've got a 2-night hotel stay to enjoy.
Yes, you do.
Lovely.
Oh, perfect. Yes, 2 nights in beautiful Oahu. There's so much to see and do, but you can take it at your leisure. You know, relax on the beach, head down to Waikiki, Diamond Head, Pearl Harbor. Great shopping, by the way, in Honolulu, I have to say. Then it's time for us to board Anthem of the Seas. You can be on board for 19 nights. Yes. Again, Quantum class is the way to do it when you're on a longer cruise because there's so much to do and enjoy on board. And in fact, she is the second in the Quantum class fleet and features all of the familiar hallmarks. If you've been on Quantum class before, you'll know it's all about entertainment as much as it is about relaxation. And if you've never been on board, you're in for an amazing variety of entertainment and dining options and so many other things to do. I mean, of course, the Flow Rider, the North Star, which is wonderful, and all of the entertainment district is on offer. If you want it, you don't have to use any of these areas. It's just nice to know that they are there, particularly if you're doing a family cruise. Like if you're traveling with children or grandbabies, or you're doing a family reunion. The lovely thing about this class of ship is, the scope of things, the breadth of things that are on offer. Like the Dodgem cars, for example. You can play some b-ball. You can play some foosball or table tennis. You did it all, Derek. Paddle or table tennis. Paddle is a huge thing at the moment, of course. Pickleball, as they call it in the States too. That's like you're going to definitely find clubs. Talking of clubs, mahjong, bridge. You'll find all of those things available to take part in. If you're crafting clubs as well, they often bring crafting experts on board. That's not even touching on the amazing dining opportunities. Now, obviously, you have your main dining room and you have your Windjammer buffet included. And that in its own right will just see you right for the whole cruise. But if you are wanting to indulge in some specialty dining, Izumi, it's got amazing sushi and lots of other tastes from the Far East. Johnny Rockets for traditional 1950s style diner experience. It's really fun actually, and they do sing and dance in there. Jamie's Italian. You can take a trip to Tuscany perhaps without even having to leave the ship. Chef's Table. Now this is a real premium experience for a very small number of people. So if you've got an anniversary or a family reunion happening, they can tailor the menu for the evening for you. Now Wonderland is also very exciting. It's where you paint the menu with water and dishes appear before you as if by magic. Yeah, it's a complete menu of wonderful combinations served in a very unique way. And then you also have We Will Rock You on board, the 270 Lounge 2, which has its own shows. Shops Grill, that's also great steak and seafood there. More intimate specialty dining. You've got a cabaret too, you can enjoy live comedy. Oh, it's wonderful. You can have the time of your life. Now, we're cruising out of Honolulu, and some time at sea will see us into Papeete, which is the cultural heartbeat of Tahiti, where you'll get to see everything from dance and canoe carving to more, Polynesian traditions. And you might want to actually do an excursion which takes you to learn about the outrigger canoes and carving and the history there. Then it's Moorea, and this is a beautiful and dramatic landscape of paradise. You might want to take a guided hike through Onponu Valley, where you'll see the ancient Moray temples and learn about the thousands of years of Polynesian civilization. As you will in Raiatea, they call it God's Cradle. You might want to do the traditional Polynesian sailing experience here, where you'll learn about celestial navigation on board an outrigger canoe. I think that would be utterly fascinating. Sailing on to Tauranga next up in New Zealand, where beaches pair with volcanic geology. Now you can climb Mount Mangau, a sacred Maori headland, and see sweeping views there, or explore coastal kiwi fruit orchards. And then we are cruising into Sydney, where you'll disembark after this amazing adventure, of course, starting off in Honolulu, then sailing through Tahiti, French Polynesia, New Zealand. Plenty of time at sea to enjoy the ship before disembarking in Sydney.
Love it. Absolutely love this ship. I had the greatest time on board, and so will you as well. Whether you like doing all the thrills and spills, or you like me, late nights and being horizontal a lot, it is the perfect ship for everyone. And the food, oh, honestly, you will never want, let me tell you. It's a lovely, leisurely paradise journey. And of course, I've got another incredible price tag negotiated by our team here at CruiseAway with Royal Caribbean. And again, so much included. Again, a low deposit secures your place, locks this price in for this really special opportunity, which includes, of course, your flight from Sydney over to Honolulu, 2 nights in a hotel there to enjoy before you get on board Anthem of the Seas for 19 nights, nearly 3 weeks of fun, relaxing, entertaining and highlight-filled cruising across to Tahiti and French Polynesia, Tauranga and home to Sydney. You will have the greatest food on board, see the greatest shows, enjoy the greatest thrills. Even if you're not doing them, watching other people do them is as much fun. Your gratuities are included on board as well. And it's Royal Caribbean. It's the best of the best of the best. Here's all the details that you need to get booking. And remember, it's just a deposit today. Honestly, the entertainment is so many and plenty as well. I know Joe was going through some of the big shows that they have in the big theatres. They've got the comedy, they've got the parades, they've got the themed nights and parties as well. Listen, there is never a dull moment on board, no matter your age, no matter who you have with you. And that's another thing that kind of no one ever tells you about a cruise holiday. You could go away with a party of 20 of your nearest and dearest, you know, the whole family. And rather than you being sort of cooped up in a small space in a hotel, you're free to roam the ship and do your own thing. So you might have someone in your party that is a fitness fanatic and spends all their time in the gym. No problem whatsoever. They can do that without having to take everybody else with them, because everyone else can go and relax in the solarium, or can go to the spa for a treatment, or can go and play sports, or can go skydiving or surfing, or all of these things that you can do on a ship, which sounds barking mad and crackers, but that's Royal Caribbean for you, because when it comes to firsts and as many different thrills as you can handle, Royal Caribbean really is the choice. And listen, we've just shown you a couple of Royal Caribbean adventures there. There are thousands around the world, and plenty in the Caribbean, as their name might suggest as well.
Yes, they really do cover the world when it comes to cruising adventures, and you'll just love the experience. This is why so many Aussies love Royal Caribbean, and every other cruise line we've mentioned, in fact. So have a little look and see what your next cruise is going to be.
And make sure you come back and see us for another show soon as we cruise away again. Bye-bye.
Bye for now.